Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming back to that smoking hot short round we got going, Eric Puffer, he was the cowboy. Roger had 87 points on the board. And anybody ever wants a do-over, he wants to do that once again.
And it would pay big dividends. Puff Daddy, Eric Puffer, Diamond G Bucking Bull. Is he going to be there for 8? He set the pace in round 1, and he's in trouble and on the ground. Whirligig
of the Diamond G was the bull. The cowboy draws for the short round. Again, we save the very best of the bulls for the short round because we want them cowboys to come in and be tested just a little bit as they try and prove who's the very best on the weekend. And you see the 4.79 on the clock. It's just only half enough to get you a paycheck, Roger.
He had 87 in the first round. The bull cost him like Enron stock.
Chad Cole settled into the Pro Rodeo Online Buck and Shoot. I'm going to take you to that cowboy again who they can ride everything. The Cole brothers, if they come to the show, you know that somebody's going home with a paycheck. He's got 69 points on his first ride. Wasn't what he wanted to have happen. But he's got a Dreamweaver bull. Let's see if we can weave one right here.
Oh, this bull's like a jackrabbit in the briar patch. Yank him down, and he is lucky he didn't get hung up, stepped on, and I mean crucified. That bull made a big league move right in front of the let-out gate. Watch him shuck, juke, look to the left, land toward the right, explode like dynamite. Rib cage comes apart. Cowboy going forward. Back feet are coming at you. That boy was slinging some choppers.
I'll tell you, this is where we talk about the athleticism of these bulls. And again, you watch that cowboy. He has to keep the head down and watch those front shoulders because it's just like in football. You watch that head, and those head fakes going to take you out of there every time. That cowboy just got in trouble, and he goes down way, way too early. Not typical of what Chad Cole's got in his game plan. We're going to take you to the Alamo, Nevada cowboy Jake Wade, and he had some big scores.
87 points. He tied first place in the dance in the Longo. Looking for you, buddy. Fast Cash Bucking Bull. They had some dandies in the Longo. Let's see it happen. Old mousy gray Brahma Cross cowboy back on his pockets. Hand comes out of the bull rope, and he gets a little love tap.
Well, it was a bull they called Hope So, and he wanted at the end of that ride to be told you so, but it wasn't going to happen today for this cowboy. Jake Wade, again, he was another one of those who had the high-marked rides, 87 points. Him and Eric Puffer was the Cowboys in control. They was the ones to beat, and right here, they've both just been beaten.
Well, you know, our bullfighters move in to save the day, but when this bull's ribs explode, you're going to see right here, all he's going to have is the tail of that bull rope in his hand, ripcord, Rip City, and he could have been in serious problems. Watch your man move in. They save the bacon when the kitchen's on fire.
Yeah, Gene Moses moves in there and pulls that bull away, gives the cowboy an opportunity to just slide on out of there. We're going to take you back to the bucket shoots. National Guard shoots where the action resumes, and Braden Buchanan, he's inside there, and he's got himself a good bucking bull. Only 70 points on his first ride, but let's see if we can duplicate it and do two qualified rides.
Flathead used it from a Harley Davidson, a hippie motorcycle. National Guards, where we're at. Oh, Flathead's got lots of action. He is electric. Cowboy jump for jumps trying to keep up with him, but too much bull, too quick, too snappy. Cannot stay in the center of the old black bull.
We talk a lot about the athleticism of the bulls. We talk a lot about luck that the Cowboys had. This cowboy tried his luck this afternoon, and he just was unsuccessful. Again, everything has to fit when you get in on that bull. And if he's making moves that you're not able to compensate for, you just get yourself in trouble. And that was the case here for Braden Buchanan. He gets out of there a little too early, getting close to the timeline at 6:81, but he's not going to be there for the 8-second buzzer. And he's going to be another one of those that falls prey to them good bucking bulls of the short round.
It's all about act and react. People who say they never had a chance never took one. He throws the dice, he rolls the bones, but like you said, Mike, just could not keep up with the action.
Back to the Nevada cowboy who's waiting in the wings. He wants to be the cowboy that puts a big mark on the board. Dustin Tibot, he's a veteran bull rider. He's been around for a while, and he can ride good bulls.
ER would upset me just a little bit when I looked on the draw sheet.
Yeah, it's going to be a big challenge here. All the bets have been placed, so the cowboy going to see if he can get himself a qualified ride up. An early start, early exit. Just going to get out of there, and he's going to look back and think, what went wrong?
Emergency room. That's the first thing that gives it away. Second of all, this little Longhorn is a crankshaft. He can do it. Cowboy didn't even get a good start on him. Right there, feet slide back, knees up around the shoulders, gets him back on his pockets, gets out of the way, but he is going to have no score, and that's not the way he wanted to end it here tonight in Hurricane.
Boy, you watch those bulls plant the feet and just kind of pivot on them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had some tough times there in that second half of the short round. We'll be back to wrap it all up in just a few moments.
Well, the dust settles here at the Red Rock Challenge as it was absolutely phenomenal. Michael, the Bulls bucked and the Cowboys were here to entertain.
They were, and I'll tell you what, the opening round was phenomenal with a pair of 87s. Both those Cowboys we was betting on to come back to that short round, ride some bulls, and take home all the money. They bucked off. And then what happens?
Well, Frank Noyes, no doubt about it, he brought the Cowboys and the Bulls, and I think we've seen some stars emerge. You're talking about Puff Daddy. Eric Puffer, along with Jason Wade, you said it, partner, 87 points.
Well, I'll tell you, those Cowboys that came back and rode two. You know, we have 4 Cowboys with 2 qualified rides. Well, Frank Noyes and the PCBRA, they brought in some great Cowboys this weekend. The stock was phenomenal, and that Cowboy that rode that bull, Casey Culliam, he's our champion. 2 scores on this Bulls, and he's going to go out with all the prize money.
166 points on 2 head of bulls. Toyota makes it tough, and it's been great here in Hurricane.
Alex Dudley takes home a little prize money as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed tonight's coverage of our bull riding event. We hope to see you in the near future. May your upcoming days be filled with pleasant sunsets. In the road of life, may you find many happy trails. Good night, everybody.